Yeah, man, this called TV, bro. We got WugaWorld Gotti in this thing, man. Gotti, bro, you been breaking the headlines right now, bro. We actually seen you on YouTube for a few years now. I seen a lot of your shit, a lot of stuff that you've been working on. I actually subscribed to your channel, Gotti the Goat, right?
Yeah. So you seen my shit before?
Yeah.
You end up tapping in with the old shit?
Man, I end up tapping in with the old shit. I seen you when you had dropped, you be dropping comedy skits now. Let's get on to the comedy stuff. I'm surprised you doing that right now.
Yeah, man, I've been my lane. I've been into the comedy skits for a little minute.
Yeah,
I've been doing the comedy skits for a few years, bro, since I was in grammar school.
Oh, okay. I just tapped into
But
the one.
The old YouTube channel, the old YouTube page was different. So they shut a lot of people's shit down. But I was dropping it with the regular camera in school before.
Oh, okay. And for everybody on this thing that don't know who you is, could you please tell them your name and where you from, brother?
Man, this Gotti gang, 075 Gotti, Big Gotti, WugaWorld Gotti. Y'all already know. SMG, D-Rose gang, Stewart gang, everything else.
Man.
And Larry Land too.
Now, that's a funny thing, bro. WugaWorld. I've been hearing about WugaWorld, for a long time. Actually, rest in peace to Lil Mister. Lil Mister was one of my favorite rappers out of Chicago. That's probably like one of the first people I heard saying it. So just to confirm, Lil Mister is from the WugaWorld, Joe Block.
Yeah, he's that. Born, raised, blood, mama, daddy, grandma.
Okay. And what kind of guy was Lil Mister? Because every time I seen Lil Mister, we outsiders looking in, we looked at Lil Mister like one of the hyphy type guys, you know what I'm saying? Team No Lacking, shit like that. For people that don't know how Mister really was, how was Mister, man? Was he like a good dude? Would he give you your last dollar out of his pocket?
Mister was cool, bro. Mister was really a family person. Mister really was walking. He really was a community person. Mister wasn't rich. So right. Mister kind of felt, he understood the poorness, you feel me?
Right.
But at the same time, Mister used to play basketball. Mister was a basketball player. But he was rapping at the same time. He was the odd kid that stuck out. He stuck out. He was the one that was rapping, playing basketball, you feel me? But it worked out. Somewhere it worked out.
Yeah, he tall as hell too, man. I knew he probably
good. He looked good at basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Good, great. Like great, not good, great.
Right. Yeah, man, I seen that when you dropped that all the time, man. I was watching that video right there all the time, bro. That was dope, man. I feel like, you got it. I actually feel like you underrated, bro. You got like this type of flow. You got a genuine flow that nobody really never heard. It's a lot of people in Chicago like biting different styles. A lot of people, doing the drill shit, stuff like that. But it's like your flow kind of stood out to me. It's definitely when I seen you on Truth Teller. Shout out Truth Teller. I'm like, man, like
my boy, man. He really broke me out, man. Me and Truth Teller been supposed to lock in, but I was really a Facebook kid. And then, being on the block and more into the Facebook action. My homie Tony put me into Truth Teller when I was in jail. He said, man, bro, I was in jail in Michigan on high-speed chase, 20,000 type of shit.
Right.
And my homie Tony said, bro, you need to get on Truth Teller, bro. You need to get on Truth Teller, bro. I swear to God, bro, you're going to blow up. And I'm like, all right, but I was more, I'm on the streets type of time.
Right.
And that shit went just like that. He was like, man, Truth Teller finna open you up, bro. Truth Teller finna give you the platform that you need. He gonna start you off.
Right. Well, hopefully Clout TV can, be of some service to you. Because like I said, we don't even reach out to artists who's not, buzzing or that ain't got no type of clout. So, yes, we did reach out to you, bro.
Yeah, I like that. I've been tuned with Clout TV for a minute since y'all was in tune with Jay Flame, Duck.
Yeah.
I've been in tune with Clout TV. Yeah, y'all really underrated. Honestly, y'all really underrated.
Yeah, I interviewed.
Y'all really underrated, but you know how it be. Y'all trying to come. It take a little time for a minute. Got to marinate.
Right. Yeah, I interviewed people like Fendi Boy's best friend, YN Big G, BCR Flame, JHE Flame, a lot of people, bro. I done interviewed Butter before, A lot of people, you know, but we trying to do more interviewing now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the same block Zach TV from 105th and State.
You know, it's crazy, right? Zach TV, before he died, he was supposed to do my interview.
Word.
I swear to God, bro, because remember, this how I know the fact. He was out of town. He only came up here for like a day or two. He was out of town in Cali or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know physically, bro. Zach TV, I had it on my old page. If somebody can look it up or find my old page, I had posted on the wall. Zach TV was supposed to do my interview right before he ended up dying.
Man, rest in peace, folks, man.
I knew Zach from the Hunters, man. You know, I was in tune with Zach from the Hunters.
You know what, WugaWorld Gotti, it's a lot of, you go by a lot of different names. You know, you go by Famous Gotti, then you got WugaWorld Gotti. You know, some people just call you Gotti. You know, what is your all-time name? Is that just WugaWorld Gotti or is that Famous Gotti?
Just Gotti, man. When people see me, they call me Gotti. But the music shit, that's what the big Gotti come from, because I'm really using the music, you know, to express what's going on. You gotta use your music to express what you got going on at the time. So
right now, is you like working on, you know, like a new mixtape? I seen you was working on a mixtape a month ago.
20 mixtape project.
Yeah, you got 20. Yeah, you got 20 songs.
Another 20
right.
Done.
Okay.
Finished. I'm waiting to hit the studio and drop. But first, I'm trying to get these videos out the way.
Cause I seen somebody post you on the internet, and they, you know, the title of it was, you know, mixtape dropping soon, and it was like you were shooting a video. I don't know if you seen that. I think you had on like a Balenciaga jacket or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like,
I definitely had a little video dropping. I don't know what's going on with the cameraman. I think the cameraman went to jail. It'd be weird out here in the streets, man. I think the cameraman went to jail, so I'm just trying to right now see about the footage.
Okay, and I see you be doing videos yourself.
Yeah, look. Even if I ain't got rapping videos, I'm gonna drop some comedies because I'm gonna keep the content rolling.
Right.
I know it ain't gonna never not be no content dropping.
Right. You know what, man? If you was to put together your all-time right now favorite rappers, you know, from your block, you know, well, who would you say? Like, I got a good man of who you say, who you would think, but who would you say for the fans on Cloud TV? Because some people will say it's Reckless. Some people will say, you know, it's Mr. or, you know, it's somebody else. Who do you think it is?
I don't know. That's hard. Like, I would say Mr. But our block ain't got a lot of rappers. We ain't got a lot of rappers, bro. We ain't got I want rapping. We ain't got a lot of, like, Reckless, Mr., Buddha. But a lot of them not consistent. So, like, I've been kind of consistent, and I got more music than a lot of these people.
Right.
The proof in the pudding.
Right. Okay.
So it's like, I say myself, bro, besides Mr.
Okay. And how was it, you know, growing up in Chicago, you know, because it's a lot of, like I said, it's a lot of outsider people looking in. You got people from Indiana on this channel. You got people from Missouri. You got people from Chicago, Philadelphia. For those people who don't know, you know, like me and you, how is it growing up in Chicago? You know, did you have to fight every day in school? Did you just have a good childhood? Like, you know, how was it?
This bitch dangerous, bro. Like, this bitch bad. I ain't gonna lie, when I was young, I was a little kid that used to get chased until I grew some balls. So I've been through it. Like, you feel me, being bullied. I ain't got no big brother, so I ain't have to call nobody.
Right.
So I've been through it, and then you just go through the struggle. It's Chicago bad, but it's what you make of it. But it do got its perks. Like, if you ready, if you come on a negative time, they finna give you all the energy you want.
Right.
If you come on negative time, you finna get all the energy you want. If you come with positivity, you might have a little bit of negative, but you can kind of get around it.
Right. Man, as far as, now, see, I heard you do an interview with another guy, like I said, Truth Teller, shout out Truth Teller, and I heard you guys talk about a deal. You see, I liked when you answered that question because a lot of people, like Truth said, is not, like, looking for a deal, but I feel exactly what you were saying. Like, they gonna have to come with some cheese or something like that. They have to come with some cheese, but at the same time, I don't need a lot. I'm a hustler, so I don't need a lot to make a lot.
I don't need a lot to make a lot. I already been making a lot off a little bit. So all I need is a little bit to make a lot.
Right. How do you feel?
Need a lot. I don't look. People will feel like they're signing their life away, but I know how to hustle. So
Right.
my game is a little different. People might just depend on the record label. I might open up a car lot.
Right. That's smart as hell, man. For real.
They mind gonna just be on the music. I'm gonna take the record label money and do some more other shit with it. And then I'm still gonna have the music going on. So I ain't never gonna lose.
Okay.
I never lose. I don't care if I gotta cut back on the music for 3-4 months.
Right. How you feel about Mayor Lori Lightfoot, Gotti? You know, they said that she just got the big boot out of Chicago. Now, a lot of people said that this woman...
They shouldn't have did that.
Okay. Now, a lot of people... You got two different sides. You got people that saying that she is, you know, all for the city. Then you got other people that were saying that she was, you know, basically, you know, making the murder rate how it is today. A lot of people feel like Lori Lightfoot was picking sides as far as the Lil Durk and FBG Duck situation. You know, people see...
She would have been with Duck if Duck was around, but Duck ain't around.
Right.
So that's just how the tables played out. If Duck was around, she would have been around Duck because Duck was more Chicago a little bit more than Durk.
Right.
So his time probably would have came, an opportunity probably would have came a little sooner.
But how do you feel about her statement against him? Did you hear what she said about Duck?
Yeah, she's trying to say no shit like that, bro. But look at her now. Now she got the boot.
Right.
If she had came with a different mindset, maybe she wouldn't have got the boot. So she come with a whole negative mindset about everything. She already, I give her the benefit of doubt because she kind of helped everybody out. She kind of kept shit mellow. People don't know when they got it good until it ain't good no more.
Right.
So they kind of got it good. Like, it ain't been worse in Chicago. Everybody know it had been worse. Right now, they ain't doing shit with stealing cars. It ain't been worse.
You think that she was actually, like, helping the city, though? Like, from your point of view, do you think she was actually bringing more jobs, you know, fixing, you know, city streets as far as potholes, you know, trying to make a change to the city, you know, legalizing marijuana down there, you know? How you feel about that?
She did good while she was in office, yes. I don't know, man. She got to stay out the bullshit, man. That's how bad. That's the part. She got to stay out the bullshit. She shouldn't even let Dirk come on her.
Right.
She shouldn't even did that. That wasn't going to make nobody fuck with you in no type of way. That wasn't going to build you no type. Who you want to vote for you? O Block.
Right.
Who you want to vote for you? O Block. Who you want to vote for you? Lamron.
Right.
You ain't come here for the people. You ain't getting no. You was better off bringing Chance the Rapper.
Exactly.
You was better off with Chance the Rapper. You was better off with Chance the Rapper, Little Brother. You was better off with 1 million people besides Dirk. It's a lot of positive. Akon, Wiz Khalifa, anybody. You could have got anybody, whatever, from Chicago besides Dirk. It's 1 million good artists, bro, that's like talented that would have changed the culture. That you could focus on getting Larry Hoover out. That's what she could have did. She wanted some votes. Try to get him out. Try to get the man who would have got you the votes out.
Right. You know what? As far as people always talking about, you know, picking sides, and people always talk about Chicago, you know, people say that Chicago do not get along. I feel like if Chicago was to, you know, the ops, you know, this op, that op, that op, I feel like, what if the ops did a song together? A lot of people was asking.
People don't understand, and I really feel like right now, Chicago getting better.
Right.
I feel like it. Chicago's worse. Chicago's no tolerance. Now, you kind of can do music and everybody already knows what's hot. Everybody already got the same mindset. Everybody got the same mindset. So it's controlled structure. It ain't nobody running around like how they used to because everybody know what go on in Chicago. No matter where you from, what city, what state, another country, you know what go on in Chicago, so you know how to strap your boots when you get here. Your mind frame is already, and the people here already know because they live here. They live here, and they dealing with it probably 8 times a day. So everybody, to me, you ask me, everybody on the it's still going to be violence. You'll never not have violence, but the city was worse when JoJo died. The city was worse during that time. The city ain't as bad. They ain't talking about shit with contracting.
Right.
These motherfuckers stealing shit with kids. All they want to do is steal Kias. And they real picky on the cars they stealing. Because we was stealing anything back then.
So that's like the
Dodge Caravans.
Right, the steamers, the steamers.
Steamers, we was
Right.
taking any steamer that the screwdriver can fit in.
On myself.
I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker was a new car. We was trying to pull up new shit with the fucking flathead.
Right.
They picky. They don't want no motherfucking steamers. They put specific on what they want. They don't want any Kias.
So this like the new trend now?
Yeah, but you know, it's different now. Like they picky now. We weren't picky. We wanted just a car. We didn't give a fuck what it was. Just get us to where we gotta go so we can have fun. These kids, they ain't jumping in any car.
Right.
They look. You walk around, you drive that limit. They ain't jumping in that.
Right.
They gonna leave them up and running. They do not want to pull up on their homies and some foreign and a Miris and a fucking a steamer.
An Astro.
Yeah, they don't want to pull up and a Miri spin the Astro. It ain't gonna fit the look.
Right. So as far as the videos, you said that you got videos coming.
Yep, I got videos coming. I got some right now coming. Probably some on the way with Rico Records. I sent them his little stuff, so I got some on the way with Rico Records. Then I got another song with one of the guys in Rockford. So I got a few features on the way.
Okay. And
I got a few features on the way. Once I get the coins right, the videos will be dropping right.
Are you willing to work with people from all over if it you know the right budget, the right prices? You willing to know?
I'm not a follower.
Okay.
That's people's problem. They follow, bro.
Right.
I'm not a follower. Bro. As long as they cool, it's mutual, I'm working with you. People want to follow people too much. That's people's problem nowadays. That's why I like the interviews now, because it gives people a chance to be real.
Right.
Back then, you can only hear the music. Now you can hear behind the scenes of the music.
Exactly. You got any brothers, bro?
Yeah, too. I got a lot of brothers, bro. I got a lot of siblings, bro.
So as far as like family life, how that goes for you? Like raised by your mom and your pops, like
my pops still around. They good.
Okay.
They good. They straight. They from the streets, so they kind of know what's going on. They know how to move.
Right. And who you do this for the most? Like do you got any kids or anything, or you just do this for yourself?
Yeah, do it for my kids.
Okay.
For the people that passed away, like they should be giving out more, man. They should be helping out more. These kids in these schools should have good shoes, man. So somebody got to do it. Somebody got to try.
Right. It's another question I wanted to ask you about. We already talked about these two, Rico Reckless and Lil Mister. We know some years ago it was a big fight that broke the internet with these two in the corner store. I guess it was in WugaWorld.
Yeah.
What was that about? Did Lil Mister really tell like Rico that he wasn't allowed back on the block, or like how did that transpire?
He can't tell me not allowed on the block because that's his block.
Right.
This nigga done put in money on his block. He done invested his time and money in his neighborhood.
Right.
So you can't tell him that he ain't allowed on this block.
Right.
So, and Mister was born and raised over here, so you definitely ain't telling him he not allowed over here.
So you think that's something the internet just kind of hyped up?
Yeah, they hyped up because they want to see beef at the moment. They want to see them into it, and that's why they got into it, because the internet hyped it up for them to be into it, because they wouldn't have even been into it, because they was real cool. They real street niggas.
Right.
They both real street niggas, so they wouldn't even been into it. But the whole time, they get into it off the fans and the bullshit that's going on. And then when they clear up all the stupid shit, reality kick in like, damn, bro, I know you. I really been around you. Sometimes people, the internet makes shit fuzzy for people sometimes.
You know what, Gotti? I seen you on the internet when you was young. You was young, and it like you was fighting an attempted murder along with somebody else, man. It was like breaking headlines, actually. Was that you, man? It looked like you. It said Famous Gotti. So I'm like, this gotta be, bro. That was you on that thing. You experienced that. What led to that? How old was you?
Man, I was 20. I think I was like 20. 19, 20, going on 20.
Okay. And this before you had the dreads?
Yeah, I had a little head, yeah. I had a little haircut then.
Yeah.
I always had help, but I always cut my shit, grew it, cut it, always did different. So I always been different. Like, you can look on someone much, I had blue dreads. I always been different.
And is that a situation you could talk about, like, you know?
No, it was just on some bullshit, and shit got deep. And
Right.
motherfucker died. Somebody that we was close to passed away. He ain't passed away from nobody hurting him, just he passed away because of the car wreck.
Oh, okay. Well, Lord may rest his soul. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest his soul. He good. His people good. They right now trying to sue the police department because the police department pulled our guns. Okay. Pulled our guns on the vehicle. That's what made them spin off.
Okay. I was looking at a story, Gotti. It was a funny story, actually. Basically, the whole Chicago reacting to it, and it was on a woman. She killed her landlord because she didn't want to pay her rent. Did you hear about that?
Hell no.
I guess.
God damn.
I guess her landlord, she been kind of waving. It was a white woman and a black woman, but I guess the
So now you finna live in jail.
Right. I guess she kept coming over to the house trying to collect the rent. She kept throwing her off. The final day she finally came over there, she invited her in, like, yeah, come on in. And as soon as she turned her head, you know, she stabbed her up, cut her body up, and put her in the freezer. And tried.
That woman should have stopped coming over there, folks. That woman should have stopped coming. She should have brought the police with her.
Right.
She knew she wasn't gonna pay no rent. She should have brought her law for. She should have went through the proper precaution. And if she did go through proper precaution, shit, it's sad. It's RP. It's sad. Tragic things happen to good people, bro. And it's just life is like that sometimes.
Right.
But on the other girl end, now she finna have a permanent place to stay. She ain't never got to worry about a landlord.
Right.
Yeah, she finna have a big landlord. That's gonna be the warden.
How you feel about Donald Trump going to jail, man? They said Trump about to be behind bars.
They need Trump out, bro. And they figuring it out little by little.
Right.
And I'm a Gemini like Trump. People don't know how much they need you until you gone, and they need you, and they know they need you. And the bullshitting got too far. And I believe they finna try to figure out a way to get him out. Because they need him. They need him out. He did the best that a president could do. People don't like him, but he did the best that a president could do out here.
Right.
He did the best, like, hands down. He did better than a black president.
I actually like Trump, man. I was just telling the wifey.
He's Gemini, man. He thinks about business and money aspect of it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm doing with the music, bro. He think about business and money. He think about the overall picture. And a lot of people don't know that he ain't perfect. Everybody wants the president to be perfect, but he ain't perfect. And he one of them people that let you know I'm a regular person. I think that's what made people really vote for him, because he didn't have to cover himself up and hide it. You see, like Barack Obama had to put on a suit and tie and make himself look good. He didn't have to do that. He was able to be himself. You see what I told Truth Teller? For a lot of people win if they just be themselves.
Right. Another thing, man. I heard you say something about a guy named Lil Jojo earlier. Did you know Lil Jojo personally?
Yeah, my whole family knew him.
Okay. And for the fans, could you give like a story, you know, of you and Lil Jojo? Like, what did you guys do together?
Cool. He was young, he was cool, 18, 19, he used to run around the neighborhood, taking people bikes. You know, just, he was a regular kid, he was hot, he had his hot moments. But Jojo was a good person, bro. Overall, like, he was a bad, good kid.
Right.
He was a bad, good kid. And that's why people loved him, because he was a bad, good kid.
Exactly.
He wasn't a bad, grimy kid.
Right.
That shystering people out, and nobody wanted to fuck with him, and nobody got a bad name on him. He was one of them people, he was just bad and good. He was just bad, but good.
Rest in peace.
You got some people out here who's bad, but good. They grimy.
Okay. And man, if you can, could you spit a freestyle or something for us? Could you get people a taste? You know, you ain't gotta. It don't matter if you wrote it or not. You know, could you get somebody a taste off something new?
Man, I always got some shit, man. You feel me? I drill shit, I kill shit, I ride around with a long clip, I drop a nigga like a broomstick, I make a nigga do a backflip, 3 clips like a pool stick, niggas talking like they do this. I'll show a nigga I do this, call a homicide on some cool shit, got to take around a Louis. Fuck Gucci, I do me. Hit a nigga with that Uzi. Where I'm from, ain't no cooling. You shooting or you moving. We winning, they losing. Fuck Facebook, can't prove shit. I'll share a nigga on the news flick. Free limo, my rule bitch. A bitch wanna do me. We made a movie in HD. She love me, she hate me. I'm famous, Gotti, her baby. Being one of the babies, so fuck next to your baby. Now back to the drill shit. I'm a fat rack with a killer bitch, and the bitch might just kill snitch, so nobody gonna fucking win. Snitch might just kill snitch. We doing hits on any clip. Fuck shooting up your minivan with shells all up in the man. They talk like they in the man, but really they feminine. I know I'm out here drilling shit 30-30 pop with a tree fit. Grab my ass, you buying this. I don't know the answer, I'm lying then. I'm out there like Iron Man. I done robbed all my clientele. He popped a nigga for an ounce of kill. Live like a savage. That's savage work, that's op shit. That boy said I robbed all my clientele. That boy just went crazy. Man, your ass got the bars, bro. You got them young Whopper Juniors on that. I swear, bro. You say the Whopper Juniors got little. That's what they would tell you. They say, man, you probably finna say this. Oh, man. My soul, bro. That's why we reached out for this interview, bro, because you got, I feel like your potential has been unlocked. It's been unleashed. Like, you played the background for so long, even though you was making your videos, even though, you was doing your skits, like you said, few people were seeing it. A few people were stuck on other stuff, but I feel like your potential has been unlocked. I feel like it's going to be a lot of good bloggers and interviewers that's going to reach out to you. We wish you all the success in life, bro. You sound like a cool guy. And Cloud TV want to know if we wanted to ever touch base, make you a regular every month. We catch up just to see how you're doing. Would that be okay, man? Absolutely, because Truth Teller already every month. So okay, absolutely. Okay, and if you with Truth Tellers, so everybody good together. Right, exactly. And like I said, bro, you just gotta like you've been doing. You just dropped a 20-song mixtape. You got a whole nother 20. Just I know that fucked them up. I know that fucked them up when they heard that. They're like 20. Hey, rapper ain't got 20 songs. Right. And I'm thinking like, ain't a mixtape probably 15 songs? You put an extra like 5 songs on that thing. So, hard work pays off. That's dope. That's real dope. And I feel like I said, bro, I feel like you gonna make it, to the top. Once one man interview you, the next one is gonna catch like wildfire. So, right now I feel like it's your moment, bro. We most definitely gonna put this on YouTube. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of people who see this. If you can, if it's another good blogger like me or a good interview man, could you please drop your contact information for them? I'm already here. I'm gonna support your stuff on my channel, bro. I got you. I bet. And no negotiation. If you can, could you drop your Instagram on that thing for people? I got you too. Gotti to go. GOTA. The go _075. 075. 075. YouTube Gotti to go or famous Gotti without the E. Right. All right, man. Look, man, we really appreciate you, bro. I think this was dope right here. We gonna do a little touching up, and you already know it's going up to the moon, man. I wish you the best success, bro. Like I said, keep your foot on these motherfuckers' necks, because that's what you're doing right now. Keep your foot on their necks. Do not stop, and we gonna touch bases with you. I'm gonna see how far you go after this. You feel me? Okay. All right, bro. You keep your head up, and if you can, before we get out this thing, could you shout out Cloud TV one time? Man, shout out Cloud TV, man. Cloud TV Entertainment. The ones who started this shit, been doing this shit. Let's get it. Y'all sleep on Cloud TV, man. Cloud TV the one who made this shit happen. And you already know, Gotti, man. I'm going to be in touch with you, bro. We appreciate you, man. Y'all know what it is, bro. It's Cloud TV, and we out of this thing. Gang.